round 2 by Little K. Little K, an unknown link to most of us, but he beat Ned, and then he later lost to Raid, another Link main, who Ned plays quite frequently. So it was definitely news to us here in Chicago. But Ned brought it all the way back. He's determined. He wants to win. He 3-0'd Panda Bear to make top 8 losers. And now he's here playing against Rickles.
If you're not aware, Ned, #1 overall seed.
Yes.
Lost in round 2 of pools. So this is an incredible run. He's probably had to win more sets than anyone else who has made it to this point to get here.
Honestly, one of the players in front pushing the Pokemon trainer meta, I'd say.
And he loves all the characters, too. He plays Charizard, he plays Ivysaur, he plays Squirtle. He plays them all equally. Sometimes you see players have a preponderance for one of the 3 and really, like, favors them, especially in, like, the tense situations. But he likes all of them.
Yeah, I think he mentioned Squirtle's his favorite for reasons. Squirtle moves and just has a pretty good spread against a lot of characters in this cast. Well, let's just talk about this game 1 that's already started. Both players at high % on their first stock. Sitting on a little bit raised, and now he has his Charizard on deck. Another big boy to contest Ganondorf.
Oh, great tech, though. We are living all around.
That would have been a stock.
So far, yeah, the damage has been one side. You see 98 to 195. Okay, and that is Ganondorf taking the stock.
It's really good he took that stock because Ned was seeping with rage with that Charizard.
On the Squirtle, just going to use that armor on the shell to really push the issue, but this is Ganondorf at the ledge. Let's see if he can make it out.
Razor Leaf's super good for harassing Ganon. Like you said, Ganon was going to jump from the ledge, and it was going to be tough getting back when Ned's edge trapping was phenomenal.
Oh my God. Get out of here. That down air is so huge.
I think it's the only dare in Smash without a Sour Spot. The only Meteor Spike dare.
It's... I believe you. I don't know if you're right, but I believe you.
Huge. Back check me, folks.
All right, these Razor Leafs going to really help in the disadvantage game for Ivysaur here.
Falling with that dare with so much shield pressure, and now the game is very even. And he whips that Vine Whip and takes the Wizard Foot.
The delay on the Wizard Foot kind of like freezes Ganon in the air for like only a few frames. Right. Just long enough to make sure that the Vine Whip missed.
And if you're really sparing with it, you can definitely just like whip punish something super hard and take a stock, and instead he's going to get the command grab off of Bumpy.
Rickles in pole position so far, but this Charizard is just a lick away from killing a Ganondorf.
He's looking for a tilt, he's looking for an up smash. And there
you said it.
I did say it. And now Squirtle is back on deck to try to get as much damage as he can.
Squirtle's neutral, I do believe, is the strongest of the 3 Pokemon.
Oh, very much.
He's just so fast, and he has the ability to use that withdraw. Just be so oppressive.
Not to mention, like, being small is so advantageous in this game. And that alone is a factor that strengthens like your matchup spread against a lot of characters.
But look at Ganon go, putting Charizard in the corner.
Looking for the Nair, he canceled the first one and he got the second one. Taking game 1 over Ned.
Rickles moving and grooving here.
Rickles moving and grooving, you are absolutely right. Sir.
He was waiting for the mystery game tournament to end. I just want to beat the #1 player in Chicago in the history of Smash 4.
Yeah.
Real quick.
He wasn't even playing, too. It looked like his life force was draining while he was waiting for that mystery tournament to end. And now he is just chilling in this loser top 8 match.
But sticking with the PT is Ned. He messed around with a little bit of Greninja when they played at the weekly on Wednesday.
Oh,
100+ entrants at that weekly, so there's no slouch.
Seems like Ned has a lot of characters currently. I've seen him play some Cloud and some Roy. No ZSS yet. But Squirtle seems to be very similar to ZSS in this game in interesting ways. Getting that back here out of shield. The call out with Vine Whip gonna get him off stage and put Ned in a stage control position. All the Razor Leaves.
Yeah, what do you do to deal with those Razor Leaves?
Don't. And oh my gosh!
You just kill him at 76 after the hit. That's how you deal with Razor Leaf. Get out of here.
Wow, and he just retaliated with a revenge up smash to take that stock. 2-stock game, back to Squirtle, gonna get as much damage as possible. Oh my god. Back air after back air. And you often see the switch in the Ivysaur going right off stage trying to get that dare. Because Seed Bomb is just an explosive down air with such a big window.
Oh, get out! Excellent trade for Rickles. You got a... That was an 80% stock on the Ganondorf and a 0% stock on the Ivysaur.
It seems like both of these players are so good with these revenge kills. Like you said, these equalizing stocks, but down air.
That almost killed Squirtle at 68 after the hit.
These critical hit animations are heart-stopping.
Squirtle, one of the lightest characters in the game, in case you aren't aware. A very deserved critical hit animation on that one.
Gets a sour razor or Vine Whip, and very much so. So now, I think. Oh,
get out! The up smash beats out the Flare Blitz. Wow, what an incredible exchange! And Rickles up 2-0 on net.
Wow, and Flare Blitz never being that bad of an option. The most random of Flare Blitzes are the ones that connect and take stocks. The ones you never expect and the ones that really just catch your opponent off guard. The crowd roaring for Rickles. Oh my goodness. Everyone's
The crowd
favorite
likes
TO.
Ganondorf, dude.
Yeah.
Crowd likes Ganondorf.
Crowd does like Ganondorf. And if I was from another fighting game and I just walked past this big screen and I saw Ganon, I'd be like, yo, this character's good. Like,
no, I think Ned there either intentionally missed the tech to like kind of throw off Rickles. Sometimes this is an issue that runs into a lot of players, right? Where you want to try out stuff on high-level players, and then you're playing a mid-level player, and they don't fall for it because they're too stupid to run into it.
and you...
That's Ganondorf's side B in a nutshell. It's like you expect someone to tech it, but they're a mid-level player, so they don't tech it. But Ned's a high-level player, so you expect him to tech it, and then he doesn't. It's like the reverse.
It's like you're expecting the most optimal option,
yeah,
but instead they give you something that was a little bit less, I don't know,
less optimal.
Yeah.
And therefore you lose your follow-up. That's the mix-up.
And he just runs up with the command grab. He's done that a lot this whole tournament. And like you said, especially at the ledge, he likes to catch jumps. He likes to catch regular get-up shields. Wow, and I'm surprised that up smash was a little off the mark.
Rickles was very close to beating Ned at the weekly recently. That was a best-of-3 set. In this best-of-5, Rickles already has a 2-0 stock advantage, but he's going to pay the ultimate price.
Choke.
Switching to Squirtle immediately, even at 140%, is a bold strategy, but so far working out to the tune of 46%.
Yeah, and look, as he got the up to reset on the platform, now he's hitting with an up special, and Rickles is at 71%.
Okay, that Vine Whip just kind of catches that angle at whatever you want, but then you're blown up. Wow, Ned coming out the gate.
That move is so good. So potent.
But no tech on the side of Ned is going to lose his stock. But 2 stocks to 1, you can go to Squirtle with a lot of security here.
Yeah, I think Squirtle's definitely the smartest choice right now with how much he's been comboing Rickles at these low percents. And with how much he doesn't have to fear dying because he's at low percent himself.
These down air chains have been excellent. It's 70%. You ate a Wizard's Foot in disadvantage, but that's fine. You'll just keep going. This is a perfect exchange for Ned.
Yeah. Utro's a really interesting move. Just eats a lot of stuff, but he jab blocks. Misses the last hit.
He tried to mix him up out of the jab block, actually, which is kind of weird. You usually try to see people go for confirms, but Ganondorf was a little heavy. I think he knew that Squirtle's forward smash wouldn't KO Ganondorf at that percent.
Yeah. And that's fair. That's just good awareness in general by him.
All right, get out of dodge with the Flare Blitz.
Notice how he... in that offstage situation, he switched from Ivysaur to Charizard to try to get the dare when normally Ivysaur's dare is like the truest. That monstrous Seed Bomb.
Don't sleep on Charizard dare. That's a whole move and a half, but okay.
Ooh, he taunts!
I think Rick knows he's the fan favorite right now. That's
Yeah.
why their taunt is in play.
Like everyone's favorite TO.
Everyone's favorite Ganondorf. I'm cool with him being a TO, but the Ganondorf is so hype,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the Ganondorf that's so hype is going to get back here across Pokemon Stadium. And Ned's on the board.
Yeah.
I still have to say Ned is probably the favorite to win the tournament, even though he's down 2-1 in this situation.
In losers. It's that kind of 2-1. Ned has some coming from behind to do, but totally doable.
We'll see if Rick can put it together.
They just keep going
This
back
might
to
just
Pokemon
be a
Stadium.
set that's all in Pokemon Stadium.
Right. I don't think either player has a problem with it. And now these game 3, 4s, and 5s, like these players are going to have a lot more data than they had and have a really good feel for the characters after not playing for so long. Like we waited a good 3 hours to get to this losers top 8.
Wait a good 6 hours from top 24.
6 hours. Thank you.
It's been a day here at Frosty Fostings.
Yeah. And there's just so much going on, it's hard to manage it all, but hey, we get it done. It's a fun tournament.
In the early outsets of this game 4, the bleeding starts on the part of Ganondorf, but that's kind of what you expect in the Squirtle-Ganondorf matchup. He's so fast, he just kind of can cross up Ganondorf willy-nilly with a lot of these horizontal moves.
Definitely. And he always like lets him get crossed up, and then he uses a down smash. Oh my god. The footsies are real right now. Both players do not want to get touched. He gets the grab, holds the stage.
Okay, the switch to Squirtle was a preemptive switch to Ivysaur, and there we go. Vine Whip comes into play. Almost enough to take this Ganondorf out, but of course the recovery on Rickles, excellent.
Yeah. And when you're a solo Ganon main for the most part, you get really good about stalling your recoveries, drifting back and forth, and just exploring every single option available to you with the character.
Ooh!
Oh,
that caught the platform, and okay, Rickles
That
convinced Ned would stay there.
That smash swoops up the whole platform. Oh my gosh. Even big boys died of the up throw.
At 190, I think the whole cast dies the up throw, dude. That's a whole move. That's a move and a half.
Magmar could have survived.
Fortunately, Magmar is not in Smash Brothers.
And now Rickles off stage. Then deciding to hold back and just regain stage.
That's Squirtle's position of strength, right? He's not going to go off stage and try to spike here. He's just going to say, I'm going to ledge trap you here. If you want to do the ledge trapping, you switch to Ivysaur, but Ivysaur is just dead. See you later.
Wow, he didn't even try switching to Charizard or anything. He just threw out the up B.
Super low on that recovery back.
Yep. Back to stage. Rickles adding this percentage up quickly. One Nair does like 24.
The spot doesn't time for Ned, though. He is not really interested in getting grabbed by these side Bs.
No, thank you. Dodges the up tilt. Oh, and there it is. Oh, he lived.
All right, the drag down back air gonna get the job done, though.
Yeah.
Even though that jab lock forward smash was just barely enough for Ganondorf to survive.
And he's able to make that distance with his honestly solid dash speed he has as Squirtle. Just sits in the shield, playing a little bit defensively, holding on to these two stocks.
Using that withdraw, Squirtle is invulnerable in the withdraw, right? But it acts like an armor move where you kind of take knockback, semi-knockback from the moves.
Yeah, it's really interesting because there's ways to exploit it too, whether you're like footstooling it or just throwing a move at it.
However, we're all living through that exchange, and that means that Ned's in a great position,
Wow,
even with a Vine Whip.
He called the jump just like that and got the Vine Whip. Wasn't the sweet spot, but still.
Get away from Ganondorf. Ganondorf cannot catch up to Flare Blitz, which makes that move even better in this matchup.
See ya. The raw Flare Blitz once again. He doesn't take an up smash that time.
Ned in pole position for sure in this game 4.
Max Rage, but instead takes a Nair, and now it's a one-stock game. Rickles with a little bit of trailing to do. He doesn't want to drop this game, because then it puts Ned in a really good position to get a reverse 3-0.
Yeah, if you can make this comeback happen on the Ivysaur, that would be ideal, of course.
Right.
But already getting battered and bruised over to the right side, and now a back air. Okay, gonna dodge away from the grab.
Ivysaurs love that dare, or that back air.
There's really not much Ganondorf can do about it. All right, the fair all the way to the corner, but great DI on the part of Rickles.
He is still hanging on. Forward tilt's gonna do it. And now it's a 2-2 game.
Forward tilt?
Forward
all
tilt.
Right.
Swing with the tail. You never see... You saw Charizard use down tilt a lot more in Smash 4, and now it doesn't seem like there's much reward on it. It's very negative on shield, especially compared to F tilt.
Yeah, F tilt seems to definitely get the job done. Worked out here for Net, understanding the limits of his character.
Surely.
Rickles, now on his final game, he had a 2-0 lead. It disappeared in an instant. Basically, in the amount of time it took for the first set of Grand Finals on Mystery Game.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where you just have to reset your mentality, not get too shooken up from the 2 games you've just lost, and you just have to look at the match with what you've collected and what you can really abuse after playing these 4 games so far. Ned's probably feeling really good. He's not going to change much what he's doing.
All these players sticking in their characters. But the music counter pick on a Final Destination, I believe, was the pick.
Yeah. What song did they... Oh.
Spoilers. I haven't made it this far in World of Life.
Me neither. Oops. We're fakers.
I like it, though. This is pretty intense.
Yeah. And I do like the pick for Rickles. He doesn't have to worry about getting camped under platforms and stuff.
Ganondorf is pretty good at pressuring the platforms, but so is Pokemon Trainer, and sometimes you have to...
Especially Ivysaur.
You have to measure whether it's better for your opponent or better for you, right?
Right. And I feel like Charizard's one of those characters that can benefit so much from just sitting in shield under a platform, stuffing out approaches with like forward tilt. Squirtle looking mighty fine on this first stock.
Using that speed to just kind of outmaneuver Ganon in the neutral at the moment. But one hit's all it takes here for Ganon to kind of equalize this up.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh!
He was nowhere near the ledge and then just hit!
Talking about DLC moves, Ivysaur's down air.
Why did that reach? Oh my goodness. Sakurai, watch. Watch this.
Please. Oh wow.
And up tilt and disadvantage. Okay. That was either a misinput or Rick is a god.
And now Rickles.
And it's over. Oh, no. You see Rick's reaction in the player cams?
And now he's got to finish this last stock with a Squirtle down there. He'll have all 3.
He won't finish it with a Squirtle.